Here they are trying to make a mess of the Crusaders scrum, and it's a drop ball too. Jared Payne coming in from the right wing, the Northlander. He's been picked up by the Crusaders. The timing not quite right.
But most probably a points decision, JP, wasn't it, in the scrum department?
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly an area of interest. You expect changes clearly in the Crusaders front row. Perhaps, I mentioned earlier on, the Chiefs seeing opportunity there. They can put some pressure on up front, and that will make all the difference.
Crouch.
Sivivatu just creeping across into the open field.
7.
Lauaki off the back, away to Leonard. Donald hit hard in the tackle. That was good work. Bateman up on him very quickly. And
Too messy in there. We're going to play the first lost forward.
it was knocked on by the Crusaders, but that was good work from Tim Bateman.
You're racing up in defence. We saw that last night as well. Clearly as the approach of most of these sides in the competition.
Almost against the angle too, wasn't it? Bateman's 12, coming right back on the angle on Stephen Donald.
Yeah, Coopsy clearly just calling them out, didn't he? Decided that was the man, that's where he was going to cut the move off, and he did it well.
Touch.
This is Taumalolo this side of the scrum, up against Ben Franks, an All Black tourist from last year. He's a real character, this fellow. For those of you watching in other parts of the world, he plays for Hawke's Bay in our Air New Zealand Cup National Provincial Championship.
Crouch.
And he is
Touch.
one of their standout players.
White early. White early.
Well, great opportunity gone for the Chiefs.
Tap taken quickly by Ellis, goes looking for some space in behind Sivivatu, but it sets up for the All Black winger. He gets his kick away, but this should be a good opportunity for the Crusaders to attack now with a line out about 30 metres from the line.
That's scrum time, Coops. If they can get parity, at least the Chiefs, the pace of Leonard from the base, and clearly the backs he's got to use outside him, provides so many opportunities.
Corey Flynn finds Thorne again, so he's the early target in the line out for the Crusaders, and Flynn gets the pass away. Richie McCaw into the action. Coming back for Ellis. Here's a little snipe, no way through there.
Stay up.
Taking it on is Waldrum.
White 3.
You see the Crusaders in their new strip, and they get a free kick. Taken quickly by Ellis. Not tidily. Now Slade moves it on. Laulala trying to fend off Sweeney. Does so. Muliaina made the tackle. And here it is for Ellis. Fires it behind a screen of players, and now it's dropped by Kieran Reid.
Just a little untidy from the Crusaders. Solid enough defence from the Chiefs, although they had numbers. Laulala the fend on Sweeney, and a little bit of space. But we've been untidy in the early stages coming back.
Yes, it's just got a touch of early season-itis about it, hasn't it?
Both players' attack line, both teams, their attack line from the backs very close to the advantage line. There's no depth on it, but that's the way they play the game these days. Very shallow with their attack lines.
Well, it makes it so difficult, I guess, if your players get caught behind the advantage line. Your forwards have to double back.
You two, over this mark, don't move, okay?
Well, the usual sorting out process going on at scrum time.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
And this time it's a good scrum from the Crusaders, but Lauaki picks it up, gets through the first tackle and offloads it nicely, picked up by Latimer. Loose ball on the ground, and Waldrum's got it, and he's stolen it for the Crusaders, so that's a good touch from him. Now Filippo takes it forward, only to be stolen by Liam Messam. Now Lauaki. Well, he's picked a couple of big men to run into. Franks and Thorne, and cleverly done here by Brendan Leonard. Scoots into a hole, taken in the tackle by Payne, picked up by Messam. Now Clark thought about offloading the pass to Taumalolo, who's gone down, and so has Brendan Leonard. So Couple looking a bit wobbly on their feet for the Chiefs at the moment. Leonard's back on his feet, but doesn't look too hot for Taumalolo.
Come on. Turnover opportunities all round being picked up by both sides. It's so dangerous now. Players make breaks, just get a little bit away from the support play. Teams just so clued up on the ability to turn over ball, and they do so quickly. Leonard again though, extremely well from the back of the breakdown. This is turnover time for the Chiefs. Messam puts a vault in the tackle. Ruckett in form, so he gets away with it. And this is Leonard again. He did extremely well. Shaped the kick, held onto the ball, showed that pace that he has. Cover defence got to him, but some early danger signs around the fringes. Richie McCaw with the tackle, turnover again. We've seen him do that time after time.
This looks as though he got hit here. Just watch the knee there, and it might have just got right on his knee there, or just below the knee, so he might have